Hello everyone, I'm Sister Jenna. Welcome to our new contribution to Humanity Wise-ish, which we're hoping will be your daily dose for the day and your power boost. As much as we've started this in very interesting and somber times, I think it's really important for us to gather together every day, at least Monday through Friday, from 8:30 a.m. to 8:45 to really hold the collective energy. Everyone's feeling, what's the right word? I could use the word saddened by what we're witnessing, but I think even for me, so disappointed in the consciousness of leadership and the fact that leadership at times feels like it has to dominate its citizens to keep control. But today's Power Boost and discussion is all about the healing. You know, we've got to get out of the pain and the suffering and the anguish and really come to a place of mentally a healthy state of mind for deeper clarity. So what does it mean for us to move as a nation or as a people into the power of our own healing? It means that we are going to have to even look within ourselves to find our own aches and pains as souls. There are certain things that are sitting in the soul, and yes, there can be events and situations that feel that they're bigger than your ache and pain. But when we even approach those situations, we can also bring our own ache and pain into the situation. And even though we're wanting it to be peaceful and healed and love and empathetic, sometimes it's just, I'm also adding fuel to the fire. So for our program today, I really ask you as citizens of America, friends who are watching in from different countries, from India, from the Middle East, from Asia, help us please. Could you send us your healing thoughts for the nation? The residents of this land are good people. I've been here for 50 years as an immigrant. They're good people. Yes, it's progressive. Yes, it's fast moving. Yes, we don't have a siesta. We're good people. So we'd like you to send us your healing thoughts as much as you can. You see, when you look at healing, you have to first accept there is a pain, that there is an illness. And when we look at ourselves and we look at this country, there has been a pain for a long time. And it has created an illness. And so we're at that place now where the illness has become so rampant and so collective that everybody wants to feel cured. Everybody wants a cure. We want to be healed. So the first thing that we have to do is to identify the pain. And let's look at it as an individual. What are your personal pains? Emotionally, spiritually, physically. Take a few seconds to think about them for yourself. Can you identify them? And how has that pain rolled over into an illness? Which means your relationships are strained, finances are strained, health is strained, and mental state of mind is strained. How has the pain rolled over into your relationships, your finance, your health, your mental stability? And now, to what extent are you accepting that I'm ready to heal? So sometimes with healing comes an invasion. You have to go inside, under the skin, inside the mind, at a deep, deep level of thinking. And sometimes it's not pleasant. But you know that as a result of that invasion of thought or act, that you're taking out the illness, the contamination that might be there. Why? Because I want to be healed. Let's pause for a moment and enjoy this meditation on healing. And I invite you to really make your environment quiet and calm and cool. And maybe invite your friends and family so that you can receive this energy in your system. And take a deep breath. Exhale. And let's heal.
Om Shanti. Let me go on an inner journey. Going within, I come to the awareness of the eternal being that I am, a being of light, radiating light in the center of the forehead. I allow myself to feel the separate eternal entity that I am. I am a being of light, and this physical body is my amazing chariot, an instrument designed by nature to give me all the access I need to relationships, communication, contact with the world out there, and also allows me to share my thoughts, my feelings, all that I need to do to connect with others around me. Staying deep within, I connect with the store of peace that I hold within myself. I let my thoughts slow down and choose the one thought of peace. I am a being of light. I am a being of peace. And I connect to the one above, the Supreme, the Divine. As soon as I make the connection, I feel the warmth, the love, the joy of connecting with the eternal parent. But now, my parent knows my greatest need at this moment. And my parent surrounds me with an orb of light. It is a light of love, the light of purity, the light of truth. And this is my protection. Wherever I go, I carry this protection with myself. And staying at home allows me to strengthen this connection. And I extend that protection out to all those whom I love the most, so that they too are surrounded by this light of truth and purity and love. But it reaches out even further and extends across the entire planet, so that the entire human family, all forms of life, and nature itself experiences the safety and protection.
Wasn't that a beautiful meditation? You see, each time you use thoughts that are very specific, and today's wise-ish moment is to heal not only what's taking place in the United States of America with our pure wishes, but also what's taking place inside of our own consciousness. We have to identify our own inner pains, or else they will keep festering and festering and festering and become what we're witnessing in this great country. 50 states have been infected by this mental illness. Thank you, Ashley, of racism, for sharing that on the Facebook. Yes, it is a mental illness to have any notion in your mind that someone is better or less than you because of the color of their skin, their religion, their gender, their country, or their language. All of these things create illness. Thinking that you're better than this. How about how much are you living your principles, your virtues, your values, instead of comparing that with anyone else? Are my principles in check? Are my virtues in check? Are my values in check? And to not weigh them based on, did you see what that one did? How could he do that? Oh, he is just ignorant. We used to joke with my friends when somebody's super ignorant, we go, he ignorant. He just ignorant, you know. There's no helping him at this time. But even that's not creating optimum health. So our well-being begins with the way that we think about ourselves, about our relationships, about our environment, about our country, and about the world, in that sort of a form. So imagine if today you took your traffic control, which I got from the Brahma Kumaris. They pause every hour on the hour in all of their centers around the world to hold peace. So what if you practiced your traffic control today, every hour on the hour? You pause every hour for a moment of healing. And you go in and you observe what in me is still aching. Is it a sense of abandonment? Is it feeling used and abused? Is it feeling not heard? Is it, I'm hurt because I didn't get the attention that I feel I wanted. I'm hurt because this one lied to me, cheated me, stole from me. I'm hurt because my parents did this or didn't do this. If the healing is sitting, if the pain is sitting there because you're still blaming someone outside of you, it's going to take a long time for your healing process. My question is, what is still hurting you? I'm pained because I received feeling abandonment at the particular period in my life because I expected more from the other person, but I didn't get it, but I am the one who chose to receive that pain. And when you accept where your pain is, then you can start to recognize the way it's been spilling out in your relationships, in your work ethics, in your country, in your health. It becomes an illness. And then you can see how it transcends in the collective. So our power of taking control of our health will have to do with, let me at least accept first. Secondly, identify what steps do I need to take now to start the healing process. And 3, knowing that when you're in optimum health, how you feel so great and how life and your relationships and finance and everything moves well, and even our country of the United States can move well if you're in a state of mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This is your power boost for the morning, your wisest moment for the morning. Please be well, stay wise, Stay on top. Don't go below. Be well and be safe. See you tomorrow.